Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. I got another top 15 video for today. Today's topic is top 15 slashers post 2000. Now, this was a tough list to make because since the year 2000, there's actually been pretty good amount of quality slashers to come out. This list won't include any videos part of any franchise or any remakes, because there's a lot of good remakes and a lot of good franchises started in the 2000s. So let's hop into this list, and yet again, thanks for watching, you cool mofos. Alright, number 15, we got President's Day. Now, this is a low budget indie movie with some pretty good effects and some pretty cool kills considering the budget must have been on this movie. The story is not the greatest. It's about election day in high school, you know, how that goes or whatever. But the killer is dressed like Abraham Lincoln, which is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. Big Abe's kind of a weird dude, but I really enjoyed this film for what it was, and I would recommend it to anybody if they ask me. So, President's Day. Alright. Number 14, we got Billy Club. Now, I heard lots of good things about this movie, so I had to grab it. I definitely don't regret that. This movie is fucking good, man. It's really good. Cool ass killer, look at him. That's what he looks like in the movie. Not the highest body count or anything like that, but the kills in the count for sure. It's not the greatest acted also, but like I said, it is what it is. The story is pretty cool. You know, it's about a kid that died playing baseball and everything, and then he comes back, seeks his revenge. You know, a typical slasher story, but I really love this movie. I really recommend it. Next up, we got The Blood Willow. Now, this movie here, I passed on a bunch of times at Walmart. It was always like $10, $11 at Walmart. And I found it used for a pretty good price, and I'm glad I picked it up because it's really good. It's really well done for a low budget slasher. It's got a simple premise, you know, a couple friends go to the woods or buy a house in the woods, and they find this abandoned house where this crazy ninja chick lives in, pretty much. It's really enjoyable, though. I highly recommend this. If you pass on this, I couldn't see why, because it's got a pretty bland cover art, but I'd give it a chance, though. Number 12, we got The Hills Run Red. Now, this is a pretty well done indie film, if you ask me. It's got a cool killer. I believe Babyface, that's the name of the killer in this. It's got a good ending, good kills. I really enjoyed this movie, The Hills Run Red. I can't say much about it because it's kind of got some twist in the movie. So next up, we got the French film High Tension. Now, this movie is fucking amazing. It's well acted. It's got a great story. Another one with a great ending. Some people say it doesn't make sense or things like that, I've heard, but I think it makes sense. It's really enjoyable. High Tension. It's a French film. It's not for everybody, but I personally enjoy French films, so I recommend this. High Tension. Alright, next up we got The Shredder. Now, here's a movie that I didn't think I would like when I picked up. It looks pretty, the cover, it's pretty good, but just looking at like the actors and everything, it just looks like one of those typical teen slashers. But actually, no, it's pretty good. It's about a couple teens go up into the hills skiing, which is a cool location. The killer's dressed up in this pretty dope ski outfit. The kills are pretty good. I really enjoyed this film. I'm glad I picked it up. That's Shredder. Alrighty, next up we got a movie that a lot of people seem to forget about because it came out during the hype of the teen slasher era. Just look at that cast. Ain't they dreamy? No, but this movie's well done. It's well done. It's got a cool story, a cool killer, some awesome kills. This movie, so I would recommend this to anybody to pick up, but it's kind of hard to come by. I found this old Snapper edition for a pretty decent price. It wasn't the best price, but I'm happy for what I paid for it. If you can find this for the right price, I would pick this up if I was you. Alright. Next up, we got a comedy. Huh? A comedy? Nah, Stitches. This movie fucking rocks, man. It's well acted. Ross Noble kills it. It's got a over the top kills, silliness, but this movie is fucking amazing, man. I highly recommend this to anybody that hasn't seen it. Don't pass on it because you think it's funny or anything. That it's just amazing, man. You got to see it for yourself. I can't really describe this one, for sure. All right, next up we got The Sleeper. Now this is a great throwback to the '80s, man. It's a well done story, well acted for a small budget independent movie. Man, the atmosphere, the music, everything about this movie is just blows me away that somebody can make a movie this good in this day and age, man. It's unbelievable. But The Sleeper, I highly recommend this pick up, man. If you could even get that VHS edition that comes with it, I would pick that up. I only just got the DVD. I found it for a pretty cheap price, but man, this movie's so good I can't even stop talking about it, man. Just pick it up, please. Alright, next up we got another low budget movie from last year, Headless Man. Yeah, this movie is a spin-off of the movie Found. If you haven't seen that, I recommend that. But it's great, man. This movie blew me away as well. The killer's cool. It's pretty sick and twisted, man. This fucking guy, man, does some fucking crazy shit, but it's a cool story. Everything about it's just so good. Kills a bunch of girls, high body count. Oh man, I don't want to spoil this movie or anything like that. But man, just pick this up if you haven't, and if you pick it up, you can get it autographed by the director and a couple other people. Man, pick this up, please. Next up, we got Gutter Balls. This movie, it's really well done for an independent film. It's got some great kills, cool killer, cool location. Everything about this movie just is amazing, man. I can't really say that it's well acted or anything like that. It's kind of cheesy, but that's kind of the point of this movie. But the kills in this movie, like I said, is awesome. There's one kill where he sticks the dude's head in a bowling ball polishing machine and just fucking burns his whole face off, man. That's fucking awesome. Effects and everything are great on this. I highly recommend this. I really wanted to grab one of the alternative covers for this. Like they take a spin on like Halloween and Maniac and a bunch of. I think there's one more movie that they made another cover for, but this movie is fucking good, and I can't wait to check out the sequel. Alright, next up we got Don't Go to the Reunion, man. This movie so high on my list because it just pays tribute to so many 80s slashers that I love, man. Just name drops them and steals their kills and everything. It's a great tribute film. It's well done, well put together. The acting's not the best. The kills are pretty cool, man. It's got a cool twisted ending and everything, man. I really enjoyed this film, and I can't wait to check out this their new film, Dismembering Christmas. But this edition right here, man, I would pick it up soon because they said it was going out of print and they're not gonna make any more. So grab it while you can and check out the two short films on here, Ted and the Popularity Killer. They're really enjoyable as well, man. That's Don't Go to the Reunion. Next up, we got American Psycho. Nah, it's Batman. No, not really. It's Christian Bale. This movie's pretty fucking well done, man. It's great acting. He should have won an Oscar for this if he didn't. I'm not sure, but this movie it's cool as fuck. He's a sick fucking guy. The way he just fucks with people and he kills people in this movie. It's based on a novel. I never checked out the novel or anything, but I highly recommend this movie. Most people have probably seen this because it's always on TV and everything, and even non-horror fans probably check this out just because the actor and everything that's in it. But that's American Psycho at number 2. Alright, here we go with the number one. What could be number one? Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Man, this movie is so good. It's set in like an alternate universe. If like Jason and Michael Myers really existed, he mentions them, says they're like cool to hang out with and everything. It's about like a film student, I believe, follow him as he plans to make his grand killing spree, set in this abandoned house out in the woods or something. It's just got a great premise, great atmosphere, great acting. Everything about this movie is just so well done. It's just so well done. I highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it, man.